If I could give you any advice, it would be to have a goal look, not a goal weight, but a goal look. If I were to ask women in their 50s, 60s, and even early 70s, if they could have someone else's body, if they could look at someone's body and be like, yeah, that's the body I want, who would it be? I could honestly see them saying Angela Bassett. I've heard it before. Someone like Angela Bassett, we all know Tina Turner had a nice figure. Say someone my age, maybe Holly Berry. The younger girls, maybe Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce. The fellas might even say Michael B. Jordan. And here's the thing, we don't know how much these people weigh. What it is that you're attracted to is their body fat percentage. They don't have a lot of fat on their bodies. There's a lot of muscle tone there. They have nice arms, flat stomachs. This is what you're attracted to. And I heard people all the time say when I first started my journey, in pretty much like you can't look at somebody else's body and want somebody else's body. Let me tell you something. I don't care what shape you are, all right? Like, let's just say that you're top heavy and you're slender down bottom. Naturally, no, you're not going to just magically become hourglass figure. But I promise you, if you put forth the effort with cleaning up your eating habits, strength training, cardio is needed. I don't care who you are and what your body type is. You will find curves that you did not even know that you had. Body recomposition is a real thing. And I know all the people that I just named are famous, they're rich, they're rolling in money. I have even heard during the early stages of my journey, people would get jealous more so that I was putting in the work, even though the results weren't showing. I would hear people say things like, well, when the next time you going walking again? Because like I said, when I first started my journey, I started off walking a lot. At home workouts and walking a lot. But when people would catch me out in public walking, I would always hear things like, well, yeah, I would go, but I don't have time, or I'm too busy. That's for rich people. Rich people work out all the time. And if y'all look at a lot of my old transformation videos, when I'm heavier, you notice that I was in a raggedy trailer, okay? And I've even had people that'll comment on my transformation videos where you can see the older version of me years ago in that trailer, and then the newer version of me now in my new home. And yeah, my family and I, it was a struggle. We were renting a single wide trailer that needed a lot of work. A lot of the times the air conditioner unit was going in and out in the summertime. It was a mess. If I told y'all how much money I was making on one of my jobs, y'all would be like, no way. I had a Jaguar that was given to me, but that car caused me a lot of trouble. If I had all the money that I had to dump in maintenance in that car, man, my bank account would be pretty decent right now. But it was the only vehicle that I had at the time. So I had to do what I had to do. I have two daughters. They were both in high school at the time. One of which my husband and I had to take all of the money that we had saved up and purchase them a vehicle to get back and forth to school. But let me tell you something. People sit around all the time and act like they're too busy, that they don't know what to do. YouTube is free. You can find 30, 45-minute workouts that you can start out doing at home to condition yourself. That's what I did. That's free. Whenever I got tired of that, or more so just after months and months of doing that, I wanted to move on to something else, I started walking a trail. That was free. And eventually, I just came to grips that I wasn't getting the results I wanted, which once again at the time, everything was new to me. It was lots of trial and error. I didn't know anything about dieting down, nutrition. So that was my one of the major hang up there. I did not know how to eat. So that's why I was not getting results. But whereas most people would give up and throw in the towel like, oh, I just can't lose weight. I walked every 4 or 5 days out of the week. I did at-home workouts. Nothing's happening for me. I wanted it that bad. I refused to give up. And now, mind you, if you go looking up to somebody like Meg Thee Stallion, that's fine. But I feel pretty sure she's probably never had a problem with her weight. So if you try and mimic her diet per se, and you're 315 pounds, that's not going to work for you. You have to have common sense. A lot of people will look at my videos and be like, oh, well, why do you have to eat so much protein? Number one, in order to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Whenever you're in a calorie deficit, at some point, a little bit of hunger is going to be inevitable. And the easiest way to counteract that is protein. Protein helps keep you fuller longer. Meg Thee Stallion and Angela Bassett probably don't deal with extreme hunger quite like a lot of us do. Even I did. I know what it's like to be overweight, and I know what it's like to feel like you're starving all the time. So I would not per se say that I looked up to celebrities, but what I did was a lot of research on female bodybuilders during their off season or bikini and wellness. When y'all think bodybuilders, you think, oh, woman looking like a man, her facial structure changing and this, that, and the third. When look up bikini female bodybuilding or wellness female bodybuilders. Wellness female bodybuilders, like, it basically just allows you to get jacked while not denying your femininity. They have small waists, they're toned up top, their lower body, their glutes are well defined, their hamstrings, their quads, they're thick down bottom, a little bit more slender up top. Bikini female bodybuilder, I've never seen an ugly female bikini or wellness bodybuilder. In all actuality, they look like what most women claim they want, especially during their off season. If any of y'all are familiar with Tyla, just look at her body when she's on stage shaking that thing. You're attracted to it because there's no fat on her body. When people look at me, a lot of the times my highest weight, it fluctuates between 150 and 160, okay? People never want to give me that. People are not attracted to how much I weigh. They're attracted to my body recompositioning, my body fat percentage. So my advice would be to go for a look. And y'all can give me all of that shit with don't compare your body to someone else, isn't it? I mean, you know, comparison can be the thief of joy if you go about it with envy, black-hearted, and a lot of self-doubt. But I promise you, that is how I build my journey, comparison, because instead of me looking at other women in the gym that had the same transformations I did, if not better, and saying, oh, that's not possible. My body probably won't do that. I'm too far gone. My stomach's lapping over, which it was. If y'all seen my transformation videos of me in that white dress, I mean, come on. All the cellulite that was in my behind. I still have some, but it is nowhere near as bad as it was when I was obese. I love looking at other women that's already done what I was trying to do, being where I was trying to go. It was never discouraging for me. And instead of typing silly stuff like, oh, that's surgery. Oh, she probably had a tummy tuck. That's Ozempic. That's Manjaro. That was weight loss surgery. I just continue engaging with these content creators' content, reading other comments, liking the posts, making the occasional respectful comment. And surely enough, to my great surprise, eventually they just, became more transparent, similar to myself. And I don't care, social media or not, everybody has common sense. You can tell when a person is genuine and when it was done the old-fashioned way from the ground up and when it wasn't. We are living in a world where people can speak their truth. Even women that's had weight loss surgery and they are totally rocking that shit. You can go on TikTok and find so many great stories, very inspiring, very encouraging to someone that's looking to take that route. People literally hashtag Ozempic journey, semaglutide journey. You can find individuals like me, natural weight loss journey. And I know that I hate saying that. It should not really matter, but at the end of the day, y'all make it an issue. It's nothing strange for someone to comment, was this natural weight loss? Did you have weight loss surgery? Were there any weight loss drugs involved? And some people will just be flat out mean and just accuse you of it. So you have to make it known. Tell the truth. So it's never not me trying to be a butthole when I say natural weight loss. It's just me clearing the air. That's my truth. And people truly want to know. People want to know if it's possible. And I'm here to tell y'all that it is. So discover, I'm sure you know your body type. and get you a goal look in mind. That's my advice for today.